Burden to do. Hello, hello, hello. Alrighty, let us see where we needs to go. Oh, okay. This is Mercury and EDZ. Alrighty. Alright. Eyes itchy. Oh. Not the map. This one. Oh. Nobody goes to Mercury. 'Cause Mercury sucks. So I may have tweaked my look on my hunter just a tad. It's because I chose it. Or piloting a different ship as well. Let's go take a peek at it. Decided to go with this kind of like dark green. Oops, wrong thing. Kind of this dark green black kind of thing. I found this shader and looks pretty dang good on stuff. And I'm not a huge fan of green, but this is actually Cade's ship. And I thought it worked fairly well with the colors. Indeed. Yeah, I really like this kind of, like this part right here. Like this very metallic green look. That looks pretty dang sick. And it's got this very bright green accent on some of the pieces. But I definitely prefer like the black with this. I mean, it's actually very similar to like a Green Arrow color scheme. And then the helmet, the lights are glowing green on it. Alright, these guys are messing around with this look event. I should get over here and do something. this week, Mercury is the flashpoint. Oh, I forgot. This stupid place doesn't let you use your Sparrow, because that would be wrong. Oh, well, they just killed that. Oh, alrighty then. Well, let's go do what I'm here for. At least the main thing that I'm here for. Yeah, and I'm almost at max power level on this guy. Ooh, howdy. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. He just lit that sucker up. Yippee! Got a bow. Shards of Galanor. Same mask as me. Alright. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Goodbye. Oh, and I also got this this gun to drop, doing something, but it's called Sunshot. I used to use it quite frequently, but then it dropped and it was maxed out. So I decided to start using it. And it's similar to Graviton Lance, the one that is that pulse rifle that's black with the like purple energy kind of running through it, and that whenever you kill something, it makes it explode. Only this one does fire, so. This was actually one of the first 3 exotics in Destiny 2 to become available. Definitely enjoyed it. It comes in handy when you're dealing with large groups of enemies. Especially like the Vex. Butthead. Boom, boom, boom. Multiple explosions off of one kill. I love it. Yeah. A few ding-dongs. Now, unfortunately, this gun does not have the advantage that Graviton Lance does, where when those enemies explode, it sends out little bouncing, detonating, well, balls, and can actually track down other enemies. Sometimes they do a good job of it, and sometimes they don't. This one, pretty much, they have to be in close proximity for it to trigger the secondary explosion. But it's still fun. And since I hadn't used it in a while, I figured why not. Alright, here we go. There, have fun with that. He just ran through it like an idiot. You're an idiot. Say bye to your face. Goodbye, face. Oops. Reload. Reload. Boom! Bang! So I got like, I think 3 with that one shot. Boom! I love how he'll like slam them into the wall. Yes. Come on. Boom! There you go. Alright. Is that everybody? Except for old Hoss over here. Oops. And I'm out of super. Let's do this. Oh! Oh, that's sweet. Bang! Love it. Whoops. There you go. Say goodbye. Orbs. Wait a minute, I hear sparklies. Is it that? Yes, there is something up there, which means I can get up there somehow. It's a ghost. Ah, dang it! One of the benefits of having headphones. God dang it. Don't tell me I'm stuck back here. What's getting in my way? Oh, it's that stupid... There we go. Ah, found the ghost. Alright. Get this treasure chest. Oh, and I also got, oops, wrong button, another hammerhead machine gun, which is the big honking machine gun that I like to use. And this one came with this shader on it. Alrighty then, and away we go. Yep, I figured it'll work for my color scheme right now. Oh wait, if I pop back out over here, then I'll be close, and that'll be good. Okay, so never mind. Now if I use the color scheme that I've got on my armor on this, and it looks a little something like this. No, I guess that explains the delayed response though. I thought maybe there was a delay in the stream or something.
The Vex are simulating the Fallen's capability for retreat. I need you to attack it and destabilize their experiment.
All this predicting, and they never predict that we're gonna airdrop the Guardian on them. Again.
That's funny.
Osiris and I are running cover for you by causing a little chaos in a nearby simulation. But the Vex know we're interested in this Fallen experiment too. Expect a strong response.
Always.
I'll bring my own. Oh, sit still, would you? Man, what? Where are you shooting me from? There you are. Guess what? You missed me. I think all beardies are a little weird in some way. I mean, Par tried to cuddle with his food the other night. I mean, I like food, but I don't try to, snuggle it. I hear you. Creep. Yeehaw! Dang, yo! Back off for a minute. Oh, you pricks. Alright, I got something for you then. Yes, I did. I was probably busy shortly after that. Or there were probably several other things sent to me in short succession. Ah, son of a... I know, it's like I'm talking about somebody else or something. Ha! That's what you get for leaving your kneecaps exposed. So now she's got George, and you've got Flash, right? Yes, 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 yes. Aw, what's his name? Makes me think of a minivan. Well, I mean, I know that the vehicle was obviously named after the region. Oh, good grief. These freaking losers. Waxworms are kind of squishy. So, yeah, I could see that being difficult. If you want to talk about being an insect killer, just think of how many I have done in my years as a reptile parent. They've probably seen my name on the order and they're like, it's going to be a massacre. I got 7 now. And that's not counting all the ones I've had in the past. Ooh, yeah, you dead. Oh, that does sound terrible. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do for your babies, so. Sometimes that means ripping worms to pieces. Oh shoot, before I got the real little worms for my new gecko, one night I tried to feed him a super worm, and I figured it might be too large for him to take the entire thing, so I actually took out my pocket knife and chopped one in half and tried to feed the still squirming sections to a baby gecko. Blew him off of the side. That was great. Yeah, jeez. Well, typically when you feed them whole insects and they actually take them, at least it's over pretty quick.
The Vex controlling the simulation have been alerted to your presence. They've begun to shift the terrain.
Yep. It's so weird that he doesn't like eating them regularly.
Remember, you will not have much time to act. Move with purpose. Strike with intent.
Come on, he gets it. This is one of my guardians we're talking about.
Oh, really? I had one bullet left. Ah, really? Where did you go, you turd? Guards defeated. Alright, somebody's off. Oof, maybe he's back here. There he be. Yeah, sure, run in front of the guy with the big machine gun. That's smart.
You're doing great. Just don't think about what happens if you fall.
Great, now I'm thinking about it.
Wait, where did I go? Oh, did I? Well, that was smart. Ah, crap, really? I was so close to making the jump and then it just slid off the edge like a dingus.
If it helps, try not to look down.
Oh, how did you cut me through a wall, bro? There. Yeah, blow your face off. Yeah, that's what I thought. Where are you? Come on. Goodbye.
More platforms. And this is why the Vex have no sense of humor. Or friends.
No friends. Oops, where'd you go? On the subject of Flash not hardly eating, have you tried looking up different ways to maybe get him to eat? What do you mean?
The simulation window is closing, but you are near the payload that the Fallen are trying to extract.
Oh, you jerk.
Outstanding. Even the Vex could not have anticipated your victory.
And you'd think they would by now.
Retrieve the glimmering chest. Well, I mean, what is he doing? Or not doing? If he's, like, refusing to eat whole worms or something like that, then... Or just, maybe just do basic inquiries as, you know, like, say, baby bearded dragon refuses to eat, and then just start looking and reading stuff. It doesn't have to be... It doesn't have to be super specific, because sometimes my mom will do that when she tries to Google something and she types in like a whole paragraph, and I'm like, no, 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 no. You're getting way too specific, and you're not gonna get anything. You just kind of find a place to start and go from there. Is there a... no. Oh. Whew, 70%. Actually, I could just do... Probably do a heroic public event. Finish this one out. I'm actually looking at some stuff online right now. You know, some of it could be stress, some of it could be. One of the things they're saying is to double check and make sure that the temperatures are right in the tank and everything. That they've got the proper UVB light and that they've got what is it? A proper basking light as well. You need both of those to really do well. That should at least help a bit. Got anything for Mercury. That's fun. And it went to the postmaster. Ooh, nice shot. Okay.
A Vex mind has turned its thoughts toward our present reality.
Alrighty.
These crossroads are a knot in the tapestry of time. You must unravel it.
Howdy doody. Ah, really? Come on. Bang! Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. And we jump. Woohoo! Catapult. Okie dokie. Hey, wait a minute. Where's the ding-a-ling? There he goes. Alrighty. All I know is that somebody better help out with this thing too. Aha. Yes! Alright, now we jump over here. Yeah, this isn't crazy at all. Yay, we got them all! Now we just gotta jump up to here. This is kind of crazy. The process of getting all the way up on top of this thing, but this is how you make this a heroic event. Those little diamond things we just shot, we have a very limited amount of time to shoot those.
The Vex hold the keys to your success.
Ouch! My shins! My mechanical robo-shins. So yeah, that one can be kind of tricky to actually pull off. And look at this. Look at how freaking far that thing launched me. Very cool. And boom. Now we go and defeat a Vex Gate Lord, which is an absolutely massive Vex. Look at that big giant hole over there. I kind of want to go explore that. There he is, running around back there like a goober. And now he's got a shield, which means we're gonna have to take out this guy. Hello, wake up, Bubba. Oh, come on and blow up already. There we go. Now we get one of these. We go back up to here. We hit this thing, and it jumps us over to this. We slam that in, and it deactivates the shield on the Gate Lord. And everybody goes ham on him for a minute, and we blow him up.
Speaking as his most published chronicler, I know Osiris would have done exactly as you just did. Amazing. Incredible. One might even say Osirian.
Dude, you are seriously creepy. Really? 90%? I gotta do one more thingamajig. I'm gonna go do this Lost Sector one more time. Alright, so there's the lighthouse. Some guy named Brother Vance, who is the leader of a group of followers of Osiris, who was a warlock, who was a member of the Vanguard. Was actually the Vanguard for the Warlocks before Ikora was, and he was her mentor. But they kind of thought that he was a little nuts, because he was not necessarily obsessed with the Vex or anything like that, but he believed that they were up to something, and was very particular about exploring all of the options for defeating them. And I think they eventually ended up essentially exiling him, kicked him out of the Vanguard, stuff like that. So he goes into the Infinite Forest, which is a Vex computer system, essentially, and it's a prediction engine. And it's this massive machine, and they use it to simulate all possible timelines and realities and stuff to find the best possible outcome for their endeavors. And that information was revealed in the DLC called Curse of Osiris. And with the release of that DLC, we finally get to see him. He's been referenced before in the first game. Well, he was exploring the Infinite Forest in this cutscene, and he comes into a Vex simulation, and somehow was essentially able to freeze time. Or at least freeze the simulation. Man, come on, hit him. And he's busy exploring the realities, different things like that. Oh crap. Move. Move, dude, move. And the Vex end up like realizing that he is there somehow. And right before they kind of unfreeze themselves or whatever, he manages to see a potential future where the Vex actually achieve their ultimate goal, which is complete mechanization of the entire solar system. The sun is blacked out, it's dead, and there is like no life in the solar system at all. At least our solar system, if not the galaxy. So we don't know that that's what he sees until later on in some of the other missions. And he ends up sending his ghost out of the infinite forest in order to warn the rest of us. And of course he gets trapped in the forest, and when she wakes up, she's like, look, we gotta go get him or he'll die. He's, you know, I gotta go help him.
When I awoke this morning, the portents were not good. But then, you arrived, and I saw that they were in error.
And this is the guy who kind of leads, basically it's the Osiris fan club, for lack of a better term. And he's like obsessed with Osiris, like stalker obsessed. And just really high on himself. And just major creep. So yeah, out of the other NPCs in the game, he's probably my least favorite. But I will say, his office is pretty dang cool. It's too bad he's a weirdo.
Ikora Rey once sat at the feet of our leader. Now she thinks she is above him.
But yeah, there's the sun. This is what's known as the lighthouse. This is a very large tower here on Mercury.
The vanguard called Osiris said he had turned away from
I mean, could you imagine living that close to the sun? You think it's hot now. And then that, over there, that is the Almighty. That big old weapons thing that we have to blow up in the main quest line of the game. And it's sucking chunks of mercury up and grinding them up into fuel. Of course, we disabled it, but it's still there. Let's see if we can get a better vantage point here. Maybe. Oh, don't fall. But yeah, the Vex just did all of this stuff to the surface of the planet. Pretty insane. They strip it of all life. Basically turn it into a giant mechanical sphere. So yeah, where we were just then. Oops. It's all the way up there. Yeah, I can't go any further there. But yeah, I actually think the window is like right up in that section. There. And that gate that we just came through is a Vex gate, and it teleports you. So, and the Vex also have built in many of the places they've overtaken these massive statues. It's kind of weird. I mean, you would think that robots would not be interested in something like that, but apparently they can be rather religious, which is kind of odd. Hey guys! There, have fun with that. But yeah, here's a little example of what they would do to a planet. I mean, they just carved all of this out. That's their mind fluid over there. Another massive tower going all the way down there. Comes up, has these rings going around it, and there's a smaller tower on top of that. That's the one that we were fighting on earlier that, you know, that ends up catapulting us over there. And all that jumping we did was from that level there to that level there. That's it. That to that. And it's that big. Pretty insane. Yep. We can actually go back around to this side of it. Hey, Bubba. This guy used to be a lot more challenging. Not anymore. Bye-bye. Yeah, and there's, I mean, you can see just how much stuff is off in the distance. Another tower similar to this one right here. Way over there. It's just fascinating, really, that they would put this much work into the landscape of a video game. Just all of this. What time is it? Well, got about an hour until bedtime left, so I think I'll probably hop off here for now, especially if you're getting sleepy. Lord knows we all need sleep. No problem. 'Twas indeed. Oh, you jerk. Got it. Oh.